something about OBS was just like, nah, bitch, we don't want to share this with the stream. But
Rude.
it's there now. Kat, please give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Everything looks okay, but there was a little message. OBS was just like, bam, and I said, okay.
What's going on with my browser? I'm trying a new browser, and I think I have regrets.
Regrets?
I'm trying Arc.
What is that?
It's a different browser.
Does it have dinosaurs?
No. It does not have enough dinosaurs.
But it does shoot lightning bolts at you, so...
Kat,
I actually am not sure about that.
Too old. Can you hear me, and can you hear Dan? Here I am.
If you can hear either of us, I'm sorry in advance.
All right.
Mostly because you can hear me. That's the biggest mistake. Let's be real.
All of our hearing is good. We're good to go. We're good, John. We're good.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Fine.
Oh,
I'm
no.
47. I'm an old man.
Ah!
They call me Mandilf the Bearded.
Jake, you're not 40 yet, are you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But I am old enough to drink.
That's true.
Well, that
Unlike
counts.
Joe. So right now,
Unlike Joe.
John and I are only
You
members of
baby
Team 40.
Joe. Does that mean I'm underage also?
Yeah, you are.
Yay!
You're
Young
the special
again.
spicy club.
All right. Listen,
People
so we're
just don't know better yet.
Yeah, we're playing a one-shot tonight because Bert's been running some play tests over on his channel, and I've been having a lot of fun with those. And it's got me feeling that OSR itch. And
It's
I've
a
been
venereal disease.
It is. It's rough, but it's fine because it can be solved with aggressively rolling dice. And then I've been playing the video game Scald, which is a great little video game. You should check it out. Scald Against the Black Priory. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, you did good.
Words against words that are not humanity.
So like I'm like, I want to do some OSR. And John pointed out earlier, it's like, John, you realize you just finished an entire campaign of Night Below, but that's like high gonzo OSR. So I wanted a little low gonzo OSR for tonight. And that's what we're gonna do. It's a little one shot. We'll be back to Pathfinder next week. Don't worry. Also, we got the frog thing to wrap up, and then you're going back to the Tyler's monk punchy home. Like, it would be nice if the full crew was there. And April's feeling a little under the weather.
I think, was she there last time?
She wasn't, but it would be a good time for her to get back in because it kind of...
Right. A lot happened.
Lined up.
Yeah, and there's going to be a little info dump just because the frog knows what the fuck that thing is and how to use it. So her, being there to understand it would be good. So yeah, we're playing OSR. I don't have a name for this little one shot, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. You all are hailing from the village of Orlane, because it's a classic D&D map, and I've run against the cult of the reptile god a few times, and I just like using this map. So this is where we're going to start. Ish.
This is the village I'm from now. My previous one was destroyed by cultists.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's introduce our characters.
Sure.
Because that is a good point. It's the village you're from now, but a lot of you have not now villages. So you're going to tell me who your character is, what your class is, and then go ahead and tell me when you look at your character's description. There's a backstory pre-rolled from whatever the quick start for BFRPG. So John, why don't you start us out?
Sure. I'm Mandilf the Bearded. I'm a mage. I'm a bit older at 47.
So old.
I am the oldest of 3 children. My parents were low-level aristocrats, and they were great and raised me to live a life of being wealthy, generationally so. Unfortunately, I found a stash of arcane scrolls and learned a little bit about magic, and then accidentally, whoopsie killed my parents. So I left town and ran to the borderlands and ended up in a small village where I was a court wizard for quite some time. And it was burned to the ground by an evil cult. Should have really seen that coming. But anyway, I'm here now. I think things will be really turning around now.
Yeah. Joe?
I'm playing a cleric named Copeland. Just a random name that isn't a real person.
Sure.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about Copeland?
He was the 3rd of 3 children, because my parents apparently were pirates, and they got
3
killed for being pirates. And then I was adopted by the church, and I had a nice life until the priest that was raising me got killed by accident from me. And then I moved to another town and became a merchant. And then that town was killed by animals. So now I'm in my 3rd town.
You're in your 3rd town. Dan, are you ready to give us your character's introduction?
I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Do it.
I would like somebody who's the 3rd child. I'm the 7th child. And my parents died. Like so many of them who are adventurers. And I was adopted by shopkeepers who sold exotic goods.
Sex toys. You old
Sex
bad
toys.
dragon.
I was just saying, they may or may not have gotten butts. And as a young adult, I had a child?
Yeah, you got a kid.
Oh my. Butt child, probably.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, and I was saved from the bond of nomads and was an all right uncle.
There you go.
We make the child carry the torch.
Yes.
Yep. Gotta pass it along.
That's it. Jake.
I was just surprised by words.
Words. You got a kid? Jake, what do you got, man?
I have a child who was the youngest of 8.
Oh, you beat
And my
Dan.
parents were merchants.
No!
Just by 1.
We're gonna fight.
No, that's okay. I'm sure we're even in the end because my siblings had a strong rivalry for resources, but then my parents were killed by the local count. So I assume at some point my siblings and I became orphans, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah. As a young adult, I became quick-tempered until my cousin found me and introduced me to religion, which helped to turn my life around. Until my cousin was killed by my best friend, or by my cousin's best friend.
Yeah.
I'm a barbarian.
Now you're a barbarian.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I have no parents, and I have no cousin.
And you definitely didn't have any kind of relationship with your cousin other than being cousins.
Yeah.
Of course not. That would just be uncivilized.
Yeah.
Which is
You
not
didn't
what
look at
barbarians
each other
do.
and have feelings? Never once.
No.
Yeah.
Barbarians are known for not having feelings.
That's right.
Yes.
None.
No strong emotions with barbarians.
None. Tyler, what do you got, man?
I'm playing Archibald the Archer.
Good name.
He's the middle child of 3. Parents were peasants.
The 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Peasants.
that's right. Middle child of 3. Not pheasants, peasants.
Peasants.
My parents were murdered, and I was kidnapped and raised by an adventurer. I murdered the adventurer and moved to a big city and started drinking a lot.
We killed your pheasant parents.
That's right.
We're all orphans. That means we're gonna survive.
Yeah.
Like, that's a DOK game.
Yeah. Orphans always make it out just fine.
100%.
All right.
They're the best.
The best. You're all from the village of Orlane, and for reasons of your own, you ended up as part of a. No, the name will be, quote, "It's Just Orphans."
It's just orphan.
It
Oops,
is
all orphans.
the village of
Oops, all
Orphane. Oops, all orphans. Yeah, so you're part of a little caravan traveling from one point to another point on the map. Really, I just threw up the village of Orlane because none of this tonight will be happening here. As last night, your village was waylaid, attacked by foul beasts.
It wasn't my fault.
Not
People
again.
were murdered, destroyed.
Are we
Just
sure it's not
saying.
cultists?
Just saying. It's not my fault
Rampant
this time.
Sex cultists just came in and fucked everyone to death.
Oh man, I hate when that
As
happens.
they do. As they do.
Puritan barbarian knows of what I speak.
You fought valiantly, I presume, but you were still taken out. And it went dark as a monster tentacle knocked you unconscious.
Maybe we charged them money. Just saying.
No, just like those wood carvings I saw.
As you all come to, you're in a small building. There is a carcass of a dead horse as you awaken. It reeks and is thick with flies. There's hay lying around. You can see that there's the large, like, barn doors on the north side. And there's some windows here and there. You wake up, you're hungover. I'm not punishing you any more than that, so you have your full hit points. You have all your gear. You have no idea how you got in this barn. The last thing you remember
It's a
is
dead horse.
it's a dead horse. Late last night.
We should beat it.
Feed it or beat it? Which one did you say?
Beat it. We have to beat the dead horse.
Safe.
One and then the other.
Safe. Yeah, so you wake up in this small wooden building. What the fuck do you do?
I'm going to
Apparently beat a dead horse.
go look out this window.
Looking out
Yeah,
the
where
window.
are we?
I can't see.
Who are you playing?
Oakland.
That's because the
blind?
tentacles removed your eyeballs when it
No,
hit you. I
are
saw
you
it.
the
It was quite
archer,
impressive.
barbarian, mage, or thief? Or you're the cleric?
Cleric.
I had struggled so much.
Your God
with getting
decreed that you
these
don't
tokens
need
fixed
eyes to
right.
see.
Can you see now?
No.
Refresh. While you're refreshing.
I can see now.
Okay, good. Everyone else can see?
Mm-hmm.
Why
Yes.
is there a dead horse in here with us?
You can go investigate the dead horse, but first let me tell John what he sees when he looks out the window. As you look out the window, you see a small farm plot, like a garden, that it looks very untended. Like you can see weeds and vines growing. There's an old scarecrow standing in it. But far beyond, well, on the other side of that garden plot, and I don't know if your token, if you can see it, but it should line up with your vision. You can see that there are what appears to be two graves, two small graves,
I do
with
indeed see that.
little coffins dragged out and lying open, and there's a shovel lying next to them.
Ooh. We've apparently interrupted somebody's burial. Or their children's burial. I don't know. It's small coffins. Also, I
Tyler,
think we've been made into peasants.
you may have been made into peasants. Tyler, if you're checking out that horse,
I sure am.
what are you playing again? The ranger?
I'm playing the ranger.
Yeah, or the archer.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence test. This is a roll under game.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't pass that. And give me a moment here, because I remember there is something else I need to fix up, because this is a new table, and I would like the audience to be able to see where the dice are going. So let me readjust my rollable area. There you go, audience. Because you can't see the dice results, but you can at least see the dice rolls. Also, I would like to call out the music for tonight is once again Epidemic Sound, because I'm still paying them, and audience, as you give bits, you're paying for the DOK subscription to Epidemic Sound. So your money is going to good use. But I found out they've got a new category called Stoner Rock, and I fucking love Stoner Rock. So, yeah, it's got some good stuff in it. All right, Tyler, you failed. The horse is dead, but you're not sure why. It looks like it's been dead for quite a
Is
while.
it recently dead? Okay.
No, it's old dead. Bare minimum months.
Okay. I'm getting away from the horse.
He might fart on you.
I don't trust it.
I would like to wear the top half of the horse's skull for a hat.
Go ahead and give me a strength test.
Yeah, all right. The 20 hit.
Yeah, that's a success there, bud. You easily rip the horse's head in half. You peel back the flesh, and now you've just got a horse skull helmet.
Hell yeah.
Ew.
All right.
You have some
Wonderful.
things dripping there,
Little pea
there.
maggots dangling off.
Well, we just call that
I'm
protein.
gonna open the door.
Go ahead and
The
click
door
on it.
locked?
No, the door
Oh my
slides
God.
right open.
Sound effects.
Yeah, there's some sound
Yeah.
effects on the doors. Joe, as you move out, you see that you are on a small farm towards the northwest. There's a small farmhouse, little cut off chunk of. Hang on a second. That is the wrong kind of wall. Give me a second here. I want an invisible wall. That's one of those things like, Chuck, don't forget to fix that. And you know what I did? I forgot to fix it. You're gonna go over here. No, that's the door. Fuck it, we'll do it live. There's a small, looks like a chicken coop, little chicken yard.
Yeah, pitchfork.
There is a pitchfork in there.
Careful, it may be very dangerous.
And you also see an old well in the northeast. Let's see.
Well, well.
So what I'm hearing is I can have my regular character again here before too long.
Okay,
The
there you go.
disaster known as a pitchfork.
I'd like to
Yes.
check that out. Kal-El. Superman and Stoner Rock? I'm about it. But yeah, as you kind of move around the yard, you can see there's a broken down wagon, the farm plot, the well, the little farmhouse. There's some windows on the farmhouse. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna go look at this well.
Yeah, the well
I'm grabbing
is...
this shovel.
Yeah, go ahead. Take a shovel. Treat it as like a D6 weapon. You check the well out. The well is... It's got a lid over it that's kind of like nailed in. It's not real well nailed in. Like they put the wood in and they just kind of nailed it so it kind of like wedge itself between the stones because it's a stone well, so there's nothing really to sink the nails into. Without much effort, you feel like you could get one of your strong friends to remove this pretty easily.
I say, Fairhill, could you come here and lift this, please?
Well, we'll find out.
I'm just curious why they would nail shut the lid of a well.
Yeah.
Probably for bad reasons.
Yeah,
but,
give me a strength test, Jake.
All right.
Oh gosh.
18, you're good.
About a 16, yeah.
Yeah, so Jake, you can kind of grab it, maybe wedge, because I think, do you have a crowbar?
I have an axe.
You have an axe. Easily you axe it and it breaks apart, and you can see the chunks of wood fall down to the well and splash into water below. It is very dark down there, but it smells like a well. You look down there, what you can see, a little glistening of water from the sunlight up here. It's a well.
Of all the wells I've seen, this is one of them.
Yeah.
Were there any bodies in those graves or anything?
Joe, did you go check it out?
I didn't see any.
Joe, if you went over there, there are no bodies in the grave. Those are very small coffins. Yeah, you're gonna guess children sized.
Okay.
And judging from like the earth around it, it looks like these were dug up.
Even worse.
Yeah.
All right. We gotta find some children to put back in those coffins.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
Gotta make
Living
things
or,
right in the
or
world.
already dead, or should we make them dead? You know what? We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Do you
That's up
make
to them.
the missing found, or you make the found missing?
First one, then the other. Now, Archibald, as you kind of walked over past the farmhouse, you can see there is a little bit of light on, a little bit of smoke coming out the chimney.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Okay, yeah. You can easily go knock on, or just open the door. You should be able
That's
to.
a pretty hard knock.
Yeah, it was a real hard knock.
And as you do, you see that there is an old man. You throw the door open, an old man standing there by the wood stove. He spins around. Oh, you gave me a start. What the fuck, man? It's good to
How
see you're
dare.
awake.
Stop that for a second. Paul, listen.
If you'd like, I have some roasted potato.
Oh yeah, I want a roasted potato.
I didn't say I had roasted potatoes. I said I had a roasted potato, and I'm willing to share it with you and your friends.
Oh.
And it's like, it's a big fucking potato. And he carves you off a chunk of potato. And Archibald, as you kind of move in, you look around, you see this old fucking man. It's a small shack. There's a door on the east wall. You can see there's maybe a few little, like, some crates of food, a couple barrels, table with 3 chairs around it, some toys in the southwest corner, a bed, like a small little like crate box chest thing. But yeah, he carves you off a hunk of potato, he puts it on a plate, sets the plate down at the table. Please eat, you and your friends. I don't have enough chairs for you all, but come.
What's wrong with your well?
Oh, it's got the funk.
Okay.
So I sealed it off. It's very
Where do
funky.
you get water
Don't
from?
recommend it. It'll give you a halitosis. I get all of my water from a nearby stream.
Okay. When did that happen?
I don't. 7.
Okay.
I'll have some.
Are you the one that dug up the graves?
No. Bandits did that.
Okay.
You know anything about tentacles?
No.
Because the last thing that I recall is I got hit in the face with the tentacle.
Yes, that makes sense because there was a great fight out on the road not too far from here, and when I went to go gather things, I found the 5 of you still alive, so I did my duty and I brought you back here so you could wake up and be healthy and not dead.
We appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Why did bandits dig up those graves?
I don't know, they're bastards.
Okay.
Can I try to tell if this man is lying to me or hiding anything?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll have you go ahead and make me a charisma test.
I'm so good at these.
He's being,
but not.
as far as you can tell, super truthful.
Okay.
I also want to see its charisma. I just click it.
Mm-hmm. You gotta roll
Oh
over.
boy.
Yeah, the bandits, they're bastards around
Is 16
these
just like the standard target number?
parts. That should be tied to your charisma score. I don't know. I think the system's fucked up a little bit because, yeah, it's showing 16 for everything.
Yeah.
Un momento, por favor.
Not that I think a 6 would have passed, but I
Because
do
I
see
could have
that
sworn
it's...
this was a roll under game. Let's double check. Because for a lot of things, it is a D6 system where you roll a 1 or a 2. But yeah, rolling against 16 for everything, that does seem wrong.
Rolling against chips.
Rolling against chips.
Chips or chimps?
And it doesn't seem to be doing roll under because the 2 that passed were both above.
Oh, it's okay. Never mind. I was thinking of a different game. This works a lot like your standard game. It's a rollover, and it's set
Okay.
against a DC. Hey there, three-eyed cat. Welcome to the place where we do the thing. Let me check on the system. For some odd reason. You know what? This has now just become a roll under game.
Okay.
So when I ask you to do a test, you are going to roll and you're going to try and hit at or under your score. Here's the problem. This morning, I read a lot of fucking OSR modules, like little books to see which one I wanted to play tonight. And pretty much my requirements is, does it use THACO? If the answer is yes, I'm not running it.
Yes is no. No is
Yeah.
also no.
So, Joe, how does that charisma test compare to your charisma score?
That would pass. That a 6 is under 11.
Yeah, Dan and John, just so you know, the system's having you roll a 16 DC or higher. We're going to run this as a roll under.
Okay.
So, Joe, except there are some tests that I'll have you roll a D6.
Okay.
Joe, no, this dude's being fucking weird. Weird as fuck.
All right. I'm gonna like look at the toys in the corner. Just be like, I don't really believe your story about bandits digging up children's graves. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
I can see how
So,
you would say that. Hey, you guys, I do have stuff for sale if you would like.
I'd prefer you give me the actual answer to what I'm asking, which is why are there 2 empty graves
All right.
outside?
Fine, if you want to be a dick about it. I don't fucking know.
This isn't your house, is it?
It's
Okay.
definitely not my house. I found it. It was abandoned, so I moved in.
So where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the south.
Oh. Why were we in the barn?
Oh, because I found you at the site of the battle, and I threw you on my cart, and I dragged you back here.
Why? I mean, I appreciate it, but
I mean, the short answer is I like fresh meat a little better.
oh. Okay.
But now
Okay.
that you guys are all like awake and active and like can fight back, I'm not going to eat
It's awkward.
Yeah, that's real awkward.
you. So like,
Fair enough.
don't be a dick, and I won't be a dick. And I do have stuff for sale if you'd like to see.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would like to just point out we could just kill him and take all of his stuff.
Don't do that. I am a great wizard, and I have terrible magical powers, and all this cool shit
I
you
bet
can
you
buy.
have terrible magical powers. I have terrible magical powers.
Listen, We didn't even introduce ourselves. My name is Old Man Jenkins. I'm old, I'm a man, and I'm Jenkins.
Which one is more important to your identity than the other?
All three.
That's not the answer.
It's a tie. It's a hard tie.
So if I had to pick Old Man Jenkins, which one should be first?
What do you mean?
If I had to try and like splice it up to identify you specifically,
I buy a shield.
See?
Old Jenkins.
Yes,
Man?
Cat. He is the pumpkin fucker. Listen, you're being awfully aggressive. All my shit's got a great discount on it. Just chillax, bro.
That doesn't fix my can of nuts that I have in my hands right now.
I've got roasted potato.
That's not butter toffee nuts.
What do your nuts have
Wow.
to do with any of
Holy
this?
fuck. Butter toffee nut peanuts.
Say that 3 times slow.
Butter toffee peanuts. Butter toffee peanuts. Butter toffee peanuts.
Good job. Now, do you want to buy
This
any of my
stream is
shit?
brought to you by Butter Toffee Peanuts.
And the
I
Girl
like that he asked
Scouts.
him to say it slow and not fast.
I don't need any of your shit, for I am a great wizard.
I'm
that's
not,
super cool.
But I got toffee nuts in my mouth.
I bet that's a regular occurrence.
It might be.
Anyway, everything's on the up and up here. I'm just a maybe cannibal squatting in an abandoned house where 2 apparent children died and their graves were dug up. Everything's okay.
I look at Cho's character. I'm like, how old were those graves dug up, you think?
I don't know how old.
Give me an
mean-
intelligence test.
Seemed like they'd been dug up recently. I super fail.
You don't know. You don't dig dirt.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Chuck, I am
Yes.
going to use one of my cantrips on this man.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to cast Irritate,
Oh, no.
which Irritate forces another person to involuntarily blink, nod, itch, giggle, or some other bodily motion. He has an itchy asshole.
Oh, God. The worms are back. Shit. He just sets down on the ground and starts scooching around. I'd also like to call out Ashley has joined the chat.
Oh no.
Hi, Ashley. Right now, I am playing one of my reoccurring NPCs, Old Farmer Jenkins, who has sexual relations with pumpkins.
Don't tell Ashley that I'm playing.
Ashley, Dan is not playing tonight. He couldn't make it. You're welcome, not Dan.
Not Dan.
I'm gonna open
Thank you.
this
Not
door.
Chuck.
Is this door locked next
You
to
go
me?
to open it up, and it is locked. He's like, I don't know what's in there because I don't have a key, but I'm just gonna
Shaking
leave it
back for the
around. It's
key.
got a bad vibe.
Okay.
Fairhill,
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's not me. That's you. My name's Jenkins.
would you like
Oh.
to try to perhaps use your own particular lock-picking skills on that door there?
Oh, you could do
Oh,
that. You
absolutely.
could also ask your thief to do it too.
Oh, good.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
Jake, this is one of those
You shouldn't-
situations
We should
where you
not
have to
ask
roll
me.
a d6. What's your strength modifier?
2.
All right, roll me a d6.
I rolled a 2.
You fucking axe the shit out of this door, and it busts wide open.
Hooray.
I'll let
I
you go
helped
ahead.
as a thief, I think.
You did.
Good.
Jake, describe to me what you see.
I pointed at the door that he needed to ask a question to.
Looks like some sort of a devilish ritual involving skeletons and a lot of blood.
Yeah, there's 2 small
Lot of it.
corpses, child-sized
Yep.
corpses,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a giant splat of blood and gore right on the other side of the door.
Oopsie whoopsie.
Does he look surprised at this?
Oh God, that's so fucked up! I didn't know that was in there.
Mm.
You go and smell it?
No, body.
I think that when I showed up, whatever the fuck that was is old enough that the smell dissipated.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
I will
living here
go
for
in.
a couple weeks now.
To examine it and see if I can, what I can deduce about this scene.
Yeah. So one thing, John, you would notice as you move in, there is a book lying there on the ground. There is also a chest in the corner.
Let's loot.
So,
I'm gonna
John,
take this book.
if you want to examine the book, this would be leveraging your. You can try to give me a test
Okay.
to figure this out. This.
Okay.
Or if you want to use your read magic spell, I would just give you the information.
I don't have that prepared.
Oh, you unprepared it. That's fair. Okay.
I only have 2 spell slots.
Yeah. So for this, I'm going to have you roll. What's your intelligence modifier?
It is a +2.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll me a d10.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are rolling low, and I need you to roll high for story's sake, but that's fine.
What if
it's
I
some
told
kind of
you
really
that
old.
rolling high won't happen?
Yeah. That's that's totally fair. John,
Mm-hmm.
it's a very old, pretty fucked up spell book. If you go to the items tab, there's now going to be a loot folder viewable to you.
Okay.
And it's got a bloodied spell book inside. The spell book is splattered with blood, and you can see that there are some spells inscribed into it.
Interesting spells. Many of them I can't use at this point, but a couple of them that'd be interesting to learn. Bart spell.
Yeah, so it's got some real necromancy type shit going on in those pages. And Joe, if you would want to give me a wisdom test. But yeah, John, and you can tell by looking, there was some kind of evil, fucked up spell going on. Joe, what's your, is that pass or fail?
I pass. It's 12 under 16.
Okay. So Joe, yeah, this is definitely some arcane devil bullshit. Like some dark ritual was happening. You're guessing that by what John is telling you about the spell book, this person tried to use some kind of ritual to bring her dead children back from the grave, and it backfired drastically.
I'm going to take those kids' corpses and put them back in their coffins.
Okay.
And then close their coffins.
Okay, yeah, you work on doing that. What is everyone else doing?
I called out that there's a chest.
I heard there's some whatagrams around here.
Dan, is the thief? Are you going to try and get into that chest?
If somebody wants me to, yes, but otherwise,
It would be a lockpick test from your special
no.
abilities tab.
What if I told you that I probably shouldn't roll that?
Mathematically, and it took me a bit to realize like why do thieves suck so bad. It's because for tests like this, it's supposed to be a D6 for everyone else, and they only succeed on a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a thief, you're rolling a percentile, and you've got a larger swath of what you can hit. So percent
Which is lower for me.
What percentage is 1 of 6, like on a die?
Well, that's like it's like a 20%.
No.
A little more than 20%.
Yeah,
it's
It's
less
like
than that.
30%.
No, it's the other direction. It's like 15%.
It'd be about
Oh, it's worse.
17%.
Oh, 17%.
17.
17%
the
is
wrong
what
direction.
rolling a 1 on a d6 would be. What's your lockpick skill?
I'm trying to find it.
It should say on your character sheet.
I'm on the front page. And
You
I've
need to
got
go
strength,
to
intelligence,
the last
special
tab.
abilities.
Special abilities, and you can see open locks. You're at 30%, so you got like a 2 or 6 on a d6.
So what I have is like a 1 out of 10 or 20.
You got a 30% chance, whereas everyone
Dan.
else has a 17% chance.
Right. I'm just saying.
Just
that-
saying, Dan
Dan
dice.
has more of a 15%.
You're about to
chance.
roll a natural 100.
Yeah.
If you, just click on the number. Yeah, it evades you.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
Dan, it's the most difficult lock in the world. Someone else can
Yeah.
try.
Somebody should take a carrot to it and just open it up.
Jake, I think that's calling for you.
Okay, I can do that.
And Jake,
Strength.
yeah,
Yes.
go for it.
Or should I roll a d6?
I don't fucking know. Either way, you don't. What's your strength score?
+2.
Well, what's the big number?
Oh, 16.
So your target is a 16, and whatever you roll, you're going to minus a 2 from because you got a +2 bonus. So you got a 9 under 16. Yeah, you break that motherfucker open, and inside is a fucking journal.
Unlike the person whose job it is, you did it like it was your job.
You know, there's a lot of different variations on keys. Jake, what are you going to do about this journal?
I'm going to read it.
Fuck yeah, you are.
I'll flip towards the end and start reading there.
Well, hang on a second, because I made a handout.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hand it directly into my face.
Did that show you guys? Hang on, let's try this.
It has words even.
You guys see it?
I see it.
Yes.
Okay, it didn't show up on the stream, so I wasn't sure. Jake,
The well
if you
has
wouldn't mind reading it.
spoiled. Entry 1. The well has spoiled. Something is down there. I can feel it whispering to me while I dream. The water has made the children sick. Entry 2. The children are still sick. I have scrapped enough together to hire a group from town to go down there and investigate. Entry 3. They never came back up. Children won't last much longer. The dreams are getting more vivid. The blood becomes clear. Okay. Entry 4. The children passed last night. I buried them by the garden. Entry 5. The dreams guided me through the forest. Buried under an old tree was an iron box. Inside was a book and a dead rabbit. The dreams tell me the book can give me back my children. Oh, that's not good. Entry 6. The dreams teach me how to read the book. I'm ready. Tomorrow night I will have them back. After they return, we're leaving and heading to the city. I'm sure we can stay with my sister. A family reunion. How nice.
I'm
Something
sure
tells
the
me
dead
this did not
children
go
will
well.
be popular in
I
town.
don't think it worked.
Well, just in case it does, I'm going to try to chop the heads off of the children.
Joe already put them back in the grave.
Oh, thank God.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't open for the stream, and I don't know why. But Jake read it to us, and that's better than reading.
Oh, boy.
So, now what?
Jake reading to us is
I
better
think
than Dan reading to
should-
us.
Should we go and examine the well again? Sounds like there's something to kill down there.
Something that
Or
whispers.
maybe
Well,
That sounded
Yeah,
like
sure.
they were going down the well.
maybe
Yes.
somebody farts above the well.
And then they lock it in again.
oh God.
Start heading towards the well.
Yeah, and you already broke the
I'm
lid
gonna talk
off.
to the old man and be like, "Hey, I want to trade you my chain mail for plate mail because we're in the middle of solving whatever's gonna probably kill people, and you'd probably be one of those people that would die. And it would help me out to make you not die if I had better.
Out of all the shits you could give him,
Hey,
it's one of them.
hey there, buddy. I don't give a fuck. Plate mail's 100 gold.
All right. Well, it would be 70 gold if I traded you chainmail, and then I've got another 26.
I would give you 15 for your chainmail.
Oh gosh.
Now, mind you,
Okay.
all of his stuff that you're looking at, it's got blood splatters on it. You can see a few marks that probably would explain the death of the original owners. I'll give you 15 for your chainmail.
Oh, hold on. While you're here, Cat, she's getting cranky.
Oh God, your cat's so angry.
Ow, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Now you've been injured.
Now I am dead.
Yeah, buddy.
When he was lying earlier, did we get the sense that he was lying about
He's
being a
gone.
spellcaster
She
too?
left me.
Yes.
Why did you say it like that?
Cause I know what you're about to do.
I'm gonna draw my weapon and say, "This is my second chance, or your second chance to bargain."
He pulls out his cudgel. You motherfucker. I'm gonna drive a hard bargain right up your ass. That does clear his AC.
Okay.
Gosh, my life is full of
If you click the little heart icon, that will roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit him for 5.
How does he like it?
Does it add +1 for my strength, or?
It should add +1 for your strength. So is that a 6?
Yep.
Okay. Noted.
How does he enjoy his butt being tickled?
You dick! And he swings at you. 17 hit.
How does AC work?
AC's on the combat tab, kind of on that top bar of information.
It says 14, but I don't know why.
Because your armor, what's your dexterity modifier?
-1. But then
Okay.
I have a shield, so it should be 15.
Yeah, you have to manually update the AC. Your armor gives you a 15. Your dexterity modifier
Okay.
bumped it down to a 14. And the shield,
Okay.
I think, adds 2. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Or adds 1.
Adds 1. Okay, that's still a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to hit you. That is going to be 3 damage.
No.
Okay.
You dick! Give me 15 gold or you're not getting shit!
So what? He made it. He said. I thought he was not doing the trade.
Oh, he's just confused. He's still an old man.
He's gonna get shit.
I've swayed
kicked in.
again. Damn it! I miss.
You fucker. I'll tell you what, before we do anything else,
Mhm.
let's go ahead and pop into initiative. See, I knew there was a good chance that you guys were going to fight harmless old man Jenkins.
I think Fairhill and I
Trust him. I don't like him.
are just sitting by the well, being like, "Where the fuck is everybody?"
That's fine. That's
I'm-
absolutely fine. Yeah.
I imagine I just
I'm
hear
gearing
the
up.
beating.
I'm shopping.
Aggressive shopping,
And John,
Black Friday
look
shopping.
at what module works now.
I know, I saw that.
Is it the module?
It's the It's Your Turn module.
Yep.
Tyler, it looks like you're in the bed.
I am in
Oh, is
bed.
it? Is it
All
my
of a
turn?
sudden, you look
Flipping off
over
that
and
potato.
you see Joe and Old Man Jenkins just beating the shit out of each other. What do you do?
I don't want anything to do with this. I'm just gonna go roll over and go back to bed.
Okay.
Gonna
Dan,
put a fist on each.
You can get his
I'm
stuff
sorry.
too if you help.
John, you're over by the well. I'm sure you would hear the sounds of a scuffle inside the house. Do you do anything?
I guess I'd meander a little bit that way.
Okay. Dan, where the fuck are you? You're apparently by the barn.
Hey, I heard that there's a pitchfork out here.
It's in the chicken coop up here.
It's right up here, Dan.
Yeah, I feel like I need to have it for some reason.
Add it to your inventory as a spear.
Okay,
If you
I
go-
will. I'll move on up there, and I will acquire
Yeah.
the totally sane,
Uh-huh.
totally normal pitchfork.
Very cool.
I'm sure that will do nothing.
Jake.
I will hear the scuffle, and I will start making my way down there. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And I get 35 feet of movement,
You
so
do.
I get 7 movements.
All right. Joe, it's your turn again.
Swing on him.
It's a miss, man.
Okay.
Are you going to survive this next hit from Jenkins?
Probably.
He rolls a 13.
Doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit. Tyler, are you still sleeping?
I'm still sleeping.
Okay. John.
I don't want any of his stolen goods.
Yeah.
That
Well,
guy.
I continue moving. All I can do.
Yeah.
Well, it was a long way away.
It is. Dan, you have a pitchfork. Now what
I
do you do?
and I'm trying to figure out how to put it on my sheet.
If you go to the items tab in Foundry and go to
I
weapons.
drug it onto myself.
Yeah. I see that you have a spear.
There it is. I didn't do well.
Well, you're still in the chicken yard.
I mean, practice. Just saying.
It
Just
comes
not
with
practice.
indifference.
Out there
happened?
swinging a pitchfork around.
Just saying.
I-
We're talking about practice here.
I,
That's fair.
I do feel like the pitchfork does thrum with indifference.
It does. It
It's
says,
just-
give me orphans or give me nothing.
yeah.
Oh, I've been picked up by an orphan. You.
Ew.
All
All right.
ooh.
Jake, you continue
Maybe
closing.
we'll work this out, says the
Yep.
pitchfork in its own mind.
All right, Cleric, it's your turn.
Yeah, nobody
I
makes
miss.
mistakes like I do.
All right, it's Jenkins' turn. Oh my gosh, an old man and a cleric are fighting over stolen. Oh, that's a hit.
Oh,
Stolen armor.
The
That will be
dumbest,
3
saddest
damage.
yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Totally good. Don't forget you have cantrips.
Mhm.
I can help. All right, Tyler, you still sleeping?
No, I'll help out, I guess.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna come over here and. Oh God.
Agreed. Oh God.
I'm your healer if you let me die.
I'm gonna hit him
God's
with my
not
hand
gonna
axe.
help us at this point.
Or try to at least.
14 does hit.
Ooh.
You put old man Jenkins down.
No, I tried to feed him to death.
I guess that means you all kill him and can steal his loot now.
Cool. I get plate mail.
Jesus Christ.
Just an
I didn't trust
innocent
him.
farmer.
He couldn't move.
Joe, roll me a
didn't trust
D6.
D6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel dirty now.
You should. Okay.
5.
Boof.
Your god will remember this.
Okay.
In the
It
good way
appears in the
or
corner
a
of your
normal
vision.
way?
Yeah. All right. Feel free to loot his corpse. He has 2 shields, plate mail, 2 chain mails, 2 backpacks, a holy symbol, a hooded lantern, a battle axe, a club, a dagger, a long sword, a short sword, and a spear.
Well,
All
he's
of
got a
these
lot of stuff.
are definitely used that he stole from the corpses of your fallen caravan members.
Yeah, I will grab a lantern
Dick.
and a backpack. How's that?
That's part of it too. I don't like buying my old friend's stuff back.
Well, it's free
It's free now.
if you return it for the funeral.
Is it fun?
Was it a hooded lantern you said?
Yeah, it's a
Pistol.
hooded lantern. If you, I'm sorry, here. Hang on. If you go to the journal section, you'll now see an entry called Jenkins Stuff for Sale, and you can just drag things from there onto your character sheet.
Yep. Well, I got it.
Well, I'm gonna heal myself.
Yeah.
Good.
How far down
How
are
do
you?
cantrips work?
Cantrips, it should say. Hang on, let me find your character.
I can cast 4 a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can cast 4 a day.
Okay.
And any of those
That's not bad.
cantrips. I believe you've got the Cure Minor Wounds, which heals for 1. You also have Meal Blessing, so if you cook a meal and bless it, anyone who eats it heals 1.
That's how hamburgers go so far.
Yeah, if you want to actually cure something, you'd use Cure Light Wounds, but you can only cast that once a day.
Beer burger.
Yeah, that's why we started. We were all level 2 characters because at level 1 clerics don't get spells.
Mm-hmm.
It's your fault, Joe.
I'm gonna cure light wounds on myself because
Okay.
I took damage. Back up to full.
Nice.
Nice.
So your cleric has 4 more points of healing that he can do.
Yep. I would have a spell if someone helped me kill them faster, but that's okay.
I'm gonna
The
get
only thing that's better than a swift death is a swifter death.
but not a Swiffer death.
Not a
No.
Swiffer death.
It's a
Not
long
that.
time.
No,
Yeah.
not that.
Down the well.
Down the well.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Now, this module, hang on a second, audience. What the shit? Hang on, let's refresh. It's downloading world data.
It's downloading.
There we go.
Look at that bar. Do
I
Barb
would say you
things.
probably fashioned some rope or something like that so you can climb down. I'm not interested in that. You get into the water and you can see that the water is definitely befouled. There's some thicker fluid, like how like it's a suspension.
I
Some
may or may not
thicker,
have farted.
dark fluid, possibly fart, lies under the surface of the water.
Hmm.
I mean, I feel like the obvious answer is to light a match and see if we die immediately or not.
You could. Do you do that?
I mean, it's
I
the only way
definitely
to
get out
know.
of the water before that happened.
Yep, getting out of the water.
I mean, we're all gonna die, or
Dan, roll me a percentile.
we're all
Oh,
gonna
actually,
die.
hang on, Dan.
I just-
Special abilities. I want you to roll me your remove traps.
Ooh, trying to find it. Oh god. I'm not used to the sheet. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
You
failed.
strike your flint and steel, but nothing happens.
It was well intended. I just want to say that, everyone. It was well intended.
Well intended.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'll take my stick and just try swirling it.
It mixes up some. As you pull your stick out, you can see it is a dark crimson color.
Okay. Don't like
Stir in
that.
the pot.
I'm gonna try and shuffle in a way that I don't really have to touch the water.
Yeah, go ahead and give me your dexterity test.
Yeah. Hey, 5 under 8.
Yeah,
I
you can
pass.
find there's enough rocks. You
I'll
can move
do the
along
same.
the edge.
But I fail.
No, you slip and your boots covered in red.
I'm just gonna walk
I'm
down the
gonna show
middle.
this.
I
Yeah.
I'm
think
gonna stomp on the
are-
red crap as I
are
march through the
getting-
water.
Now, Cleric, as you get farther south, you can see that it splits towards the, we'll call it west. You can see it's just this river
the West.
stream of this thick red substance.
Mhm.
But heading south, it seems to be fresh, clean, crisp water
Okay.
And Jolly Ranchers.
and Jolly Ranchers.
I might go upstream a little bit now that it's normal water. I'm not gonna try and hug the wall as much.
Yeah.
Just want to see if there's anything up here.
You move down, and you can see it's like an underwater spring kind of bubbling up. You can see that there's some small aquatic life, maybe a few shrimp, maybe like a crab, a small cave fish or something. Completely benign, regular wildlife.
Jolly Shrampers.
Cool. I will come back up then.
Yeah. John, as you move down,
Yeah.
you're
Sorry, guys.
kind of trudging through the red.
Is it liquidy red?
Yeah, it's like flowing.
What does it
Nasty.
smell like in here? You smell coppery?
It smells coppery.
Tasty. Lovely.
Intentionally copper or accidentally copper?
Accidental copper. As it splits, you can see it heads south and kind of turns. You can see there's little offshoots up a little bit, and then the red continues to the north.
I've been to a hamburger
Did
restaurant.
we continue to follow the blood river?
The
I think
burger
so.
river.
Sure.
The bird giver.
Yeah,
As
you have
they
a
I kind of
say.
want to
token.
investigate these
Oh,
sideways.
Yes, I mean, I'm not necessarily eager to explore the blood, what lies at the end of the blood river. I'll go with you there.
I don't know. If I'm supposed to be going
Yeah.
token, I have no arm going.
Go down.
Oh, the other way.
As you continue on, it eventually opens up into a small
Yep.
cavern.
Where did everyone else go?
Here, hang on a second, Dan. I'll catch you up.
I am sorry.
We have left the thief lost in the dark.
You did. You left me to have ham sandwiches by myself
I like ham sandwiches.
in the dark.
As you
Where'd you
kind
get
of
the ham?
open up in this
Damn
cavern,
sandwiches.
yeah, you can see there's several corpses.
You don't want to know where the
And
ham
if you
came
move
from.
just a little bit further ahead, you'll also see the path cuts south, but you can see signs of thick webbing.
Odor
Not
webs.
the
I don't like that.
speedors.
Let's go examine these bodies.
Well,
Maybe
the
they'll
only
animate.
thing to fix speedors is the anti-speedor techniques.
I'll do some quick rites over the dead bodies and then see if they have anything like. Do they look like they're wearing any recognizable armor or emblems or anything on them that?
They don't. It is kind of like a mishmash of like some crude adventuring gear.
What if it was like an upside down TikTok dance? How offended would you be?
Determine how they might have died.
Give me a D6. You'll know on the roll results of a 1. Just because I think our cleric would be better at that.
Yeah, no, that's right. I got nothing. I just poke it with my staff a few times.
Is that a D6 roll for me as well?
It will be a D6, but I'll let you succeed on a 2 or a 6.
It's TikTok dance.
3 or a 6, I think. Either way, 5's not going to cut it. You're not sure. They've been dead for a few months, though, but you don't see any obvious signs of like lethal wounds that are jumping out at you.
My helpful TikTok dance.
Do you loot the corpse? Dan, you're doing
Yes.
your TikTok dance.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you
100%.
what.
I'm helpful.
Very helpful. Dan, as you loot the corpse, as your cleric is performing rites over them.
Yeah. In the form of a TikTok dance, I assume.
Yeah, that's what you get. It's in the chat. 200 gold, 2 diamonds, a magical spell scroll containing the spell Confusion.
Yeah,
a
I
potion
like
of
floss
Control
on the
Giant.
top of them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it on the stream because I can't.
I don't believe that. And then a potion of speed.
I can afford to buy my armor now.
You can.
You could if I didn't have this money.
Dan, give me your steel roll.
Special
we'll call it
abilities
pickpockets,
again?
Yeah.
Oh, in theory, I'm bad at this.
Your target was a 35. Maybe some of your friends notice that you're loading your pockets with gold coins.
And what if I told you that I'm bad at everything I do?
Thieves are a little rough at lower levels. You're still percentage-wise better, but it's rough.
What if I just told you?
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to deal with big spiders, so
Where did I put this on my
Big spiders or
sheet?
blood
follow
river?
the Red River Road.
Okay.
All right.
So I got
Mandilf.
20 gold pieces.
I'm coming. Thief, I don't remember your name. Are you coming?
That's you, Dan.
Yes.
Come along.
Does your thief have a name?
Thief.
Good name. Solid. You know, I like it when people had names that tell you what their occupation was.
This
what
is
if I
in the
told you
era that
that-
someone was just blacksmith.
That
Yeah.
the Heath was the Heath.
Yeah,
The
Smith,
Heath thief?
Baker,
Oh, hang on.
Thief.
We're moving too fast. Let's go back.
I actually know where I'm going. I believe that the Heath is moving somewhere.
Who am I missing here?
I'm looking at
Cleric,
this
get
little
your ass
pond.
back here.
I'm actually trying to figure out all these things that somebody said I had, and
As you all move up into this area, you can see that this red substance has began pooling up. And some of you are moving through. As the ripples move through this thick fluid, 4 forms rise up out of it.
oh,
4 red, blood-soaked skeletons.
They remind me of the
Play
skeletons from Link to
Castlevania?
the Past.
Yeah. They get up and they look aggressive as piss.
oh no! Everybody knows piss is aggressive as fuck.
Super aggressive.
Like, so aggressive. I can't find some of these things that I think I'm supposed to put on my character sheet.
What are you talking about, Dan? It should all be on your special ability.
The potions of.
Oh,
Uh,
they may not be in the inventory.
Okay, they're not.
Just put them down as a note in descriptions or something, and when you're ready to consume it, I'll tell you what happens.
Yeah, thank God
Oh
I'm going
no!
at the end.
That's gonna require me to know how to. No.
Yeah. Tyler, as Archibald moves up, you see these fuckers rise up out of the blood. What do you do?
I'm gonna take a crossbow shot at one of them.
Yeah. Make sure you guys target. Looks like Tyler, you did already. Good job.
Are you killing that nerd?
I'm gonna try to kill that nerd.
Get
I
that
take it at
nerd.
20 hits.
Yeah, 20 hits. And the attack rolls are going against an AC. Your arrow hits. God damn it. I'm trying to remember how to do math. But your arrow it doesn't feel like it bites in really. It looks like your arrow is not as effective as what you would hope for.
Yeah.
Now, another thing with this game that you all should be aware of is that each turn in combat, you get a move and an action. When you complete your action, your turn is over. So move
You wanna
first,
move
then
before
attack.
you take your action.
What's that?
If you wanna move, you need to do it before you take your action.
Exactly. All right. This skeleton, it is going to move up to attack someone. Jake, you are kind of up close on this, so it is going to attack you.
I'll bring it.
It swings at you. Does a 14 meet or does a 14 what the fuck?
I bet that strategically conveniently misses.
My words aren't working.
Well, the thing is, my AC is 14, but my armor says AC 13.
What's your dexterity?
+1, 13.
Okay. I just noticed we got a decent number of viewers. Did I miss a raid?
I don't think so.
Okay, we just got a lot
I
of
don't
people
remember missing a
that are
raid.
super fucking cool for hanging out with us tonight.
Are there like 20
No.
people who accidentally made it here?
Yeah. Okay. Jake, what's your dexterity again? I'm sorry.
13.
13 and your dexterity is a +1?
Yep.
So that would explain why your AC is a 14.
You're greater than 0
it
and
does
better
not-
than whatever you need.
Beat your AC so the attack doesn't hit.
Hooray.
All right.
I'm nimble.
Thief, it's your turn.
Ooh.
Now, Dan, you do have the sneak attack ability.
I do.
So what sneak attack does, if you attack someone from behind and they are not aware of you, you get a +2 to attack and you deal double damage.
It seems like a big gamble to get behind somebody and have them not be aware of me.
It is.
'Cause I feel
Especially
like that-
because in this game it takes an action to do something to make people not aware of you.
Ooh, that sounds like a perfect opportunity for me to fail.
Now, also, if you don't want to fuck around with that, you do have a short bow.
I do, but like you put this out here and just like, hey Dan, you should do a thing that you're never gonna succeed at. And I'm
Listen,
like, yeah.
I mean,
I
you're
probably
certainly
should.
welcome to. I just wanted to point it out. Okay.
Roll some dice and never succeed, Dan, is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to roll to fail at sneaking?
That's on your special abilities tab, and it's going to be
I'm
your
looking
hide
at it.
test.
It's hide. Okay.
You're not good at hide.
I'm not, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. I failed. I got a 96 out of 100. That's
Just
very
a bit.
bad.
Missed it by
Yeah.
that much.
So
I
one thing,
missed it by almost all the way.
one thing I should remember, and it even says it in the results, is I need to make those rolls for you, so they're secret.
Oh,
But it's fine.
that means I've got a better chance than if I have to roll it.
Here, let's do that. I will make that roll for you.
I'm the best thief ever when Chuck rolls for me.
You crouch down low, you move silently through the blood. As far as you're concerned, you are super mega
I probably like took that blood and I'm just like,
I
Like,
want
I
to
think-
be.
oh god, my ear. Oh no. Oh god. My earbud.
hidden.
That's how
As
sneaky I
you,
am.
you all watch as Thief does that classic cartoon sneak, like boom, 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 behind the skeleton.
I
He's
snook
Pink Panther
as
in it.
well as I sneaked in real life. Which
So
was
Dan, make your attack.
Uh-huh.
Click
let's
the
see where
fist.
that is. On one of my
On your
weapons.
combat tab under
Oh,
weapons.
I got to roll for the pitchfork then.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have that.
Yeah, look at that. 3. A
You
3 is
super
really
miss.
good.
Those bones, they're hard to hit. The tines like go right through the rib
I
cage.
figured a 3 was gonna be real good
it's
because you know how many tines a pitchfork has?
3.
3.
If you count, yeah.
Dan, and I am sorry, you did not sneak well.
Am I gonna die?
Maybe
Probably.
not.
It's a one
I
shot.
mean-
It's fine.
I will. It's fine.
Dan, what's your AC? I don't think a 9's gonna hit.
Surprisingly enough,
Absolutely.
no. I have an AC of 15.
It's
Someone's
because-
gonna have to try a 15er.
Yeah, you got a leather armor, which gives you a 13 and a 2 to dexterity, so it fucking whiffs.
Pretty good.
Yeah, just like me. Oh,
Joe, you are closer to this one.
Yep.
So it is going to try and attack you. I'm rolling hot dookie. Joe, it's your turn.
Does not beat my AC. Okay, I'm gonna swing on this guy.
Now, like I reminded Dan, as a cleric, you do have your turn undead ability.
I do. I was looking at that.
Yeah, and
I don't know how that
essentially,
works.
there's a lot of fucking rules. The way
It
it's,
said there's like tables and stuff to look
Yeah.
up.
you're gonna, and I have those tables. You would roll a d20 and you would just tell me the results. I'll consult the table, and then we'll figure out what happens.
Okay, I might do that next time.
Okay. You roll a 1, which is bad.
you could be as bad as me.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna have you make me a dexterity test.
Okay. I have to roll under my
Yeah.
dexterity.
And you've got.
I do not.
Yeah, you accidentally drop your weapon.
Okay,
Final
it's on the
skeleton.
ground.
You know what? I'm gonna move up to Dan on this because Dan's close.
No.
Is
I
Dan?
don't roll.
It tries
I
to
don't
punch
want-
you in the side of the neck, but I roll
Okay.
another 9. You're
I
good.
just, I'm too young to die.
Yeah. Now it's our barbarian's turn. You got a skeleton all up in your business, Jake.
Yep, I sure do. Is it targeting? Yes, there.
Yeah.
Well, battle axe. Here we go.
That does not exceed.
Okay.
All right. Mandilf.
Mandalf will cast Magic Missile,
That's a good
which
spell.
just unerringly strikes for a d6 plus 1.
Nice. Which one are you shooting?
The one right behind Thief. For 4
Oh, the far back
points.
there. Nice.
Take that, you son of a bitch. And that.
What's
ahead.
that?
I was just going to say that's it for me.
Okay.
And also it for all of my offensive magic.
Yeah. It does hit, and you feel like that hit is solid. All damage is transferred through. Archer. What do you got, Tyler?
I got about 2 choices: shoot or axe.
Which one are you going to go with?
I'm gonna go with shooting again.
Oh, shit. What up, Oak?
Or I'm just gonna shoot straight through their ribs.
Yeah, you don't hit anything. Let's see which one is Skeleton 1's turn.
There's too many of them.
Tell you what,
Or
you're,
dice.
you're taken care of. Dan, I'm gonna go pick on the archer.
Oh, good. That's not me.
Hey, that's me.
Die.
Tyler, does a 12 clear your AC?
It sure does not.
Okay, this combat's going to last forever unless we start hitting. Thief.
Pitchfork?
Pitchfork.
Pitchfork.
You don't clear it. You are
Are you
1
sure?
point short. They've got an AC of 13, which means you need to
What
roll
if
me a 14 or better.
What if I give you a nice smile?
All right, Dan, you got a 12 on that result.
Oh no. I tried.
You did. And because you tried, the skeleton behind you is going to try and punch you in the gut.
And that's how the game
The
ended
back of the
for
gut.
Daniel.
Fucking
Oh, not
Christ.
yet.
We need this combat to go one direction or the other.
I gave you an opportunity.
Not Dan, Joe, I punch you. No, I fucking don't. Joe,
You
do
miss.
something. Do
Dice just
something.
hate us.
Save
I
us.
pick up my mace, and then it's not my turn anymore because I pick up my mace.
Oh my gosh.
I tried, Chuck, but you didn't like my smile.
You're right. Jake, I punch you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
14.
Fuck
It's
me.
14.
Jake, it's your turn.
All right. Battle axe again. 16.
You fucking
should
hit.
Do
connect.
damage.
Ooh.
Way! It's almost like we're adventurers.
Oh man, that's more than
What's your strength
minimum
modifier?
damage. +2.
So that would be 7 damage. You definitely feel like your slashing of your axe weapon doesn't deal as much damage as you would hope.
Boo!
I need an ass wallop instead.
Boo! I didn't sign up for this. I'm getting tired and old.
John,
For fuck's sake, does an old man have to do everything around here?
Yes.
I'm going to come up here. I'm going to whack this one with my stick. Listen here, you piece of shit.
you know it's bad when the fucking mage enters melee.
Goddamn.
Tyler, it's your
Ah.
turn. You got a motherfucker right
Is it,
on you.
is it bad
change my
or
Target
is
to
it
him and
about
axe him.
time?
Try
Axe
to
him a
axe him.
Pretty
question.
common for, you know,
Oh,
Two
that
better.
was two.
Old-
Do
older-
not a
Most
20.
of what
OSR games.
Gandalf did was melee.
That's true. All right, Jake, I punch at you. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Dan,
Uh-huh.
pitchfork us to victory.
Pitchfork is to victory. Hold on, I gotta try to remember. The pitchfork isn't good for much, but the pitchfork is always
okay, I
good
think
for
so.
pitchforking.
They got an AC of 14. No, they got an AC of
No.
13. You're still 1 point short.
What? How am I a point short if I'm on the money?
You had me there for a second, Dan. Joe, I punch you.
Okay,
I tried.
You tried. Nope.
doesn't hit me.
I don't remember what my quote used to be about, pitchforking things.
It's fine, because Dan, I punch at you. Does a 12 hit?
It doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
This is just shenanigans,
Joe.
really, at this point.
I get to swing this turn. I hit.
Do you?
21?
I think a 21 hits.
Yeah, 21 fucking hits.
And 4 damage with the mace. It should
You-
be 5 because +1 from strength.
Fucking no, don't turn invisible. Fucking die. You destroy
I
that
faded
skeleton.
invisible. Oh,
You
no.
did. I clicked
One
the wrong
of
thing.
3.
You can't move, Joe. You already swung.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you attack
Oh, you
this?
have to move first.
Yep.
After your attack,
Okay.
your turn is over. This one, I'm going to punch the wizard.
Bring it, you son of a bitch.
Is that also me?
No, you're not a wizard. Does a 6 hit?
Haha,
yet.
I'm too nimble for you.
Oh,
you.
God, Jake.
You're even older than me if you're a skeleton.
I think Gandalf all throughout Lord of the Rings, cast thaumaturgy, light, and then attacked with the sword.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
That's all he did.
If
Gandalf
we
the
look back at
Goddamned.
the Hobbit, he did do some like searing flame.
All I gotta say is just have you ever read Lord of the Rings?
Jake, that's a hit.
No one?
I have listened to the audiobook.
Of Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like literally like the 60-page book Lord of the Rings.
Oh no, I didn't pick up. I thought you were saying Lord of the Rings. No.
No.
Lord
like,
of the Cock
no.
Rings? Yeah, it's a
Am I
section.
literally the only person who knows
In the world.
Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
It
Is
was
it-
written by like the National Lampoon.
Oh,
People who,
that sounds wonderful. So my
It-
turn? It's Jake's turn.
it
Jake-
summarizes like all three
I
books
dealt my
in
damage,
like
so I'm done.
60 pages.
That's great.
It's a work of art.
Yeah, Jake, you hit. You don't think your damage did as much as you would hope, but it still did something. Mandilf.
Mando.
Whack! Give him another whack. Or
Oh,
I just dropped my stick on the ground.
That was amazing.
John! That's
So-
amazing.
So yeah, in Dice So Nice, you can go into like the special options and have it do sound effects and whatnot for
Oh.
certain rolls.
That's great. You did roll one. Go ahead and give me a dexterity test.
Sure, yeah. That is above my dexterity.
You accidentally wedge your staff between the rib bones. This thing is unintentionally holding your staff.
Oh,
All right, Tyler,
I'm gonna axe this guy that's in front of me.
do it. Please hit. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
thank God. Do
And
damage.
life.
You smash it to bits. Once again, you don't feel like your shit does so much damage, but this thing just appears to have not as much oomph. Maybe like it had osteoporosis or something. All right, 2 skeletons are down. Thank goodness, Tyler. You're moving us along.
I'm
Thief,
helping.
Dan, it's your turn.
To do something stupid.
Pitchfork
Do
it,
it.
man.
It's just this pitchfork. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, the pitchfork only does one thing, and that is to pitch fork.
Hey, there
That's
we
a
go.
fucking hit. Roll me your damage.
100.
Oh,
100.
Ooh, almost.
Max,
Max
what's your
damage.
strength modifier?
1,000.
You liar. It's a flat 0. So I'll tell you what, even though your pitchfork doesn't do as much damage on this as you would hope, you still destroy one.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Final
like-
skeleton's turn. Yeah.
Just like the pitchfork you used to in the good old days.
It's so mad that you killed its friend that it punches you in the ass.
Is that
Dan,
against me?
that's against you.
No, that's a miss.
That's a hit for
No,
1 point of
no.
damage. You get 1 point of ass damage.
A 20 specifically misses me.
Does it? Yeah. Dan,
Yeah.
you're at 5 of 6 hit points.
I am in your game.
Joe, what do you got?
I move up to the last one, and I swing on him.
Okay. The way you moved up, I thought you were going to swing on Dan. 7's a miss.
I do not hit.
I can take him on both sides.
Barbarian. Jake, what do you got, man?
All right, I'm moving up to the last one here.
The pitchfork's got 3 tines for some reason.
Yeah.
There.
One for each hole.
Every time it's a shocker. Jake,
I miss.
you're killing me, man. Mandilf, you were able to pick up your staff
I pick up my staff, and that's probably my turn.
That's your turn. Archer.
I have to bend down very carefully.
I
These
feel
old
ya.
bones.
I feel ya. Don't sneak. Oh, God. Thank you for being muted. What you got, Tyler?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot at this last guy then.
Sure. Finally, our rolls are hitting. That is a connect.
For what?
One damage.
Yeah, that doesn't do shit. Dan, there's a skeleton that just punched you in the ass.
He did, and I kind of wiggled at him, and I was just like,
Yeah.
no.
As well, he's surrounded now. He's got 3 options.
Do I
Wanna
get a
roll?
bonus?
Yeah, you get a bonus to him possibly hitting you. 1 to 2 is Dan, 3 is Joe, 4 is Jake.
Everything's what I
Damn it.
Jake,
expected and
he
less.
swings at you.
I thought maybe I could tickle his ass.
Jake, does a 14 clear your AC?
No.
Damn. All right, Joe.
What happened to my character name?
I miss.
It won't update it on the sheets.
Well, the word fuck came out of it. It was thief, me, Daniel, fuck. Now the word fuck went away somehow. It came back.
I put it back.
I was just
Give me a
trying to
second.
be I was just trying to be assertive. It didn't work.
All right, Joe. 12 was a miss.
Yep.
If only you had something like guidance that you could put on people as a
But then I
cantrip.
can't heal people.
That is true.
Yeah.
Jake,
We don't need healing.
save the day. Obviously not with how I'm rolling.
Not like how any of us are rolling.
Good night for rolling.
What you got, Jake?
Oh, my bad. Roll.
Sorry.
That's what I got.
Nailed it.
Jake,
Yeah.
give me a wisdom test.
Oh.
What's your wisdom score?
13. Or no, wisdom score 10.
You get
I was looking at
confused,
dexterity.
and you're pretty sure that the way that the stream is flowing is south.
Okay.
Disassociated for a bit while you're contemplating that.
Man, dude.
Diarrhea.
It's definitely never happened to me. Well, I'm gonna come up here and I shot this one earlier, so definitely I'm going to hit now with my stick.
Yeah.
Bash his head in.
Just because you
maybe not.
didn't stick it the first time
Tyler, it's your turn.
doesn't.
All right, I'm gonna shoot again.
It did.
That is a solid fucking hit. What's your damage?
2.
You son of a
better
bitch.
than last time.
That hits. It does a little damage. Dan, it's your turn.
What if I told you that I was confidently going to pitch them in the fork again?
I believe you.
It's them in the fork.
Oh,
No.
so close.
I've got 4 targets now.
Is that me?
Joe, it punches you.
You
Okay.
missed.
Fuck me, its arm falls off.
This is the most sad combat that has perhaps ever.
Yes, it is. Joe, it's your turn.
All right. I swing.
Please do.
Who can fail the hardest
miss.
fastest?
Jake, it's your turn again.
Oh boy.
It's an unexpected war of attrition.
I imagine this is like that scene from Shaun of the Dead, just they're missing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, it's very much Shaun of the Dead. Just
On hit. Or not. Nope.
Mandel.
Hernia.
Nope.
heard.
This.
Tyler.
I'm ready to try.
15 hits.
hits. It hits.
All right.
Come on, damage. Real damage. No.
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 Oh my gosh. 2 hours later. Dan,
I'm
it's your
ready.
turn. Oh, it's a hit.
I rolled damage without even looking.
You didn't. You just rolled another d20. Click on your damage.
What? I hit the damage button. Oh no. Oh, sorry. It's on the right side. My bad.
Yes.
That does
Thank
it,
God.
Dan. You fucking killed this last skeleton.
Yay! I tried to click the wrong thing twice in a
Multiple
row.
times.
What? For some reason, I wanted the damage to be to the right of the fist, but it's even further to the right.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
It's okay.
We did good.
I
We
didn't.
did good.
We
yeah.
did.
We're heroes.
Oh my god, what
Just
a
for
desperate battle.
one day.
Jake, so the blood continues to the north.
Oh, really? Yeah. It continues everywhere, really.
I mean, like, which way even is north?
After that, I don't fucking know.
I'm hopped up on rage from dealing with feeble skeletons. So
Are
I'm
you
headed
hopped up on
towards the
hubs?
source. Oh, I'm
If we
gonna
didn't
be.
have any skin, we'd be more dangerous.
As you make it, you can see that this pool of blood is feeding from a slow drip on the ceiling.
Oh, well, like,
Ah,
Let's see. Tyler, go ahead and give me. No, not you. You got a sheet. John or Joe, give me a wisdom test.
Okay.
Probably
can do
better if
wisdom.
Joe does it.
Tyler, give me a wisdom test as well.
7 under 16.
Tyler,
is it better to roll higher or
19.
low in the
skill test
system?
we're rolling under. That's not how the rules actually work, but that's how we're playing it tonight.
I got an 8 under 13, so
I'm increasingly uncertain.
That's fine. You realize that it's dripping down directly from below, like where you kind of moved underground, where like the farmhouse was, where that evil fucking ritual happened. The blood begat blood. But it's cool because as you're standing there, the blood forms
Hamburger.
up into a giant fucking cube. And floating in that
jeez.
cube, you can see stuff.
Would you call it a ham cuber?
Me personally, I think I need to roll a save.
See if it's a ham cuber or not?
I do know. I passed
just
my
a
save.
slab of spam. Is that what you're saying?
I don't. It's not. It's like jelly blood.
Spam, spammity spam, spam.
Spam and egg, spam and ham, spam and spam.
Somebody
thanks.
knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, I once did that character voice for an NPC for like way too long.
That's
I
somebody's mom.
actually am impressed because I never have, and I probably never will,
Joe, it's your turn.
because I don't think I got it
Okay.
in me.
There's a big cube.
Yeah, it's a blood clot cube. It's BCC.
Okay. Do I get the sense that it's undead?
Give me a wisdom test.
Okay.
Spam is a little salty for me, but I haven't.
I
Maybe I'm not
fail.
cooking it right.
17 over 16.
You're
Oh,
not
does
sure,
that-
man.
Oh,
Okay.
oh. Have you ever had spam masubi?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
I'm just going to.
Great.
I'm going to throw my shovel at it like a spear and just kind of see what happens. Like if it sticks, if it's acidy. I want to get a good feel for that before I run at it.
It sticks and it slowly gets sucked in.
Okay.
You're not getting any acidy vibes.
Yeah.
All right,
Good to know.
Jake.
I will approach the cube, which is probably a bad idea,
No.
and then I
It's always
will
a good
attack
idea.
it with an axe.
It's Zeus. Come on.
16 is
Does
a hit.
16 hit. Hooray. 9 damage.
Holy shit, man. That's great damage. And you feel like all of your damage actually applies.
Hey, I can slice goop.
Dan, it's your turn.
What if I told you that I had a pitchfork and I'm gonna miss with it?
All right, you move up and you pitch that fork.
I will pitch that fork. It's gonna be marvelous. It wasn't.
No, it was not.
It
All right.
was very bad.
But
that was on purpose.
Was it? I've got two of you. Jake and Dan, you both moved up into melee range. Hang on a second.
What
I
if
didn't
I
define
told
the
you that-
range.
I don't want to die.
Too bad. 1 to 2 is Dan. 3 to 4 is Jake. I am now going to roll the d4. 1 to 2 Dan. 3 to 4 Jake.
I picked me.
Dan. It attacks you.
It misses.
Fuck me sideways. Okay. Mandilf.
Mandilf, not knowing what this is, will cast a spell. He will cast this spell, which does not work on unconscious creatures, constructs, or undead creatures.
You knew this going into it, John.
But Mandilf did not.
Okay.
I like this
You win
character
that
name.
It's a great name.
Does not work.
Let's see. Joe went. Oh, hang on a second. We're gonna finish this round of initiative. As I remember that I didn't actually click the roll initiative button.
Zeus. Stop.
Tyler, it's your turn.
All right, I'm targeting the big guy.
I hope so. No,
No, I'm not.
no, you're not.
No.
Yes.
He's taken my little horse.
Give him the horse.
No, he's taking my horse.
Listen, cat. I wouldn't say gross, because spam can be made delicious. Personally, me cooking spam, I have not made it in a way that I found good because it's very salty, and I haven't figured out how to counteract that. But-
Somebody, Zeus, is trying to take my little horse.
That bastard. But
I'm mad because he bit his little butt already.
maybe, like, if I made it to a good, like, Hawaiian restaurant
Zeus.
or something like that, I bet they could
No.
spam the hell out of that.
Don't chew on my fucking wires either.
Dan, quit fighting your cat and take your
I
turn.
think-
I
The
am
Brits
gonna
are
fight my cat like
Fine
it's my
spam.
life depends on it because he's trying to eat the wire that connects my. Stop it, you fucker! This is getting serious.
See, Three-Eyed Cat gets it. Korean or Hawaiian spam. Listen, either one of those, I'd be down to try because I bet
He's
it'd be
eating all
delicious.
his fucking wires.
We're not talking about wires. We're talking about spam. And you taking
I'm
your
rolling. I'm missing. I'm doing nothing.
turn. All right, go fight your cat. John, what were you saying about spam?
Oh, I was saying, I think it was a big thing, like in Britain. So
Is it?
they might
We
have recipes.
I can't say that. Like, I was going to say, we don't count British food, but get some good pub food. And it's good. Like a good shepherd's pie.
I gotta
bangers
say,
and mash. I'd
spam
fuck with
masubi
that.
is pretty awesome though.
Is it?
It is. I've had it a couple times. Jamie's
Look,
made
I
it,
just miss turkey loaves.
which I feel is important to mention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Jamie made it?
Okay. Once again, it's the same thing. I just haven't figured out a good way to counteract that saltiness.
Come to my house, and I will make mistakes.
It's like when I made shit on a shingle.
Yeah.
It was just way too salty. because it's
Come to my
fucking
house.
chipped beef.
I'll make mistakes, and you'll probably eat it.
Listen, Three-Eyed Cat, anything on a Hawaiian roll is good. We're off topic, though.
Oh,
Joe, it's
well,
your fucking turn.
That's a fact. Anything on a Hawaiian
Okay.
roll, those don't count.
I'm gonna
That's
run
like
up
a cheat code.
It is.
and I attack it. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay,
Its AC is 12, so you all have to roll a 13 plus.
I miss.
Dan, quit inviting internet strangers to your house.
I like to cook. And by that, I mean I like to grill.
Tyler, that's a miss.
I missed.
It's giant. Jake, what do you got, man?
Hopefully, a successful battle axe attack. I am devoid of hope.
Yeah, Mandilf, save us.
Of course I will. The wizard always comes to save the day. And I will swing my stick because that's all I got to
That's all you
do.
got left.
Aha! I'm pretty sure I didn't hit.
All right, I've got 4 targets. 1 is Jake, 2 is Joe,
I
3
picked
is
me.
Dan, 4 is John.
Bring it!
John, I will bring it right at you.
Absolutely. It definitely hits.
All right,
Ooh.
John, I need you to give me a save versus paralyze.
A 19 specifically misses, is what you're supposed to say.
I bet that fails. It does.
You all watch as this thing pseudopod slams John and sucks him inside. John, please roll me 2d4.
I'm being sucked in.
Our wizard
He's
is our
gonna come
wizard
back as-
Mandilf is being sucked.
He's about to
5.
become Mandilf the White.
Or Mandilf
As
the
this
Red.
thing hits you, there's a tingling sensation throughout your body,
Ooh,
and you're kind of paralyzed for the next 5 rounds.
but it's tingly.
Oh,
I haven't
Jesus.
felt things like this in ages.
I can feel
You
my
haven't felt
toes again.
feelings.
Dan, it's your turn.
It counteracts the diabetes.
Dan, roll me a dexterity test.
Do I have to?
No, you're gonna roll me an athletics test.
Do I have to?
Yes.
What if I just told you that it's great? Where even is that on my sheet?
Front tab.
Well, I see strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution,
Just click on the word strength,
Oh.
and we're gonna roll at or under a 10.
It's a 10!
You keep hold of the pitchfork somehow. It's meant to be. Joe, it's your turn.
Okay. I swing.
You swing.
I hit.
You fucking hit.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
I
fuck.
deal 9 damage.
Very nice. That is a solid ass hit. Tyler.
I'm gonna try to hit with my crossbow.
No.
Nope.
Jake.
Axe. Oh my god.
Give me a strength test.
Whoa.
You got to kind of minus your
What?
strength ability, so you would actually have an 11.
Okay.
So what's your strength score?
16.
You're good. All right, you keep all of your axe. Mandilf, you're paralyzed.
Tingly.
It's this thing's turn. Now that it's got a Mandilf in it, it doesn't need to roll to hit anymore. It just gets to deal damage to Mandilf.
Mandilf won't last long.
What?
Oh,
Mandilf.
No, that's more than my hit points.
Mandilf is slain.
Mandolf down.
You're Mandelphant.
Mandilf is dead.
So, John, if we ever
No.
play this again, you can pick one of the other characters.
That's fine.
Maybe
Thief.
we'll avenge your
Dan, avenge your dead wizard.
pitchfork.
One of my
Ooh.
siblings.
Oh God!
Dan, give me
why?
an
Twice in
athletics
a
test.
row. Do I have to?
Yeah.
Another 10.
Okay. Joe,
Why couldn't I roll that on
your
my
friend is
attack?
dead.
He is.
Use Revivify.
Doesn't have
Yeah,
it.
I don't
You-
have that.
Use, please, God. I don't want to die if I.
I miss.
That wasn't it.
Tyler, it's your turn.
I miss.
Jake, it's your turn. You got this, man.
You.
I'm going to fly into a rage.
I like it.
Well, there we go.
And you get a +2 on that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's like enough to kill something.
So that's 9 damage plus you get what for your rage?
Damage. Or no. At the end of the rage. Okay. Yep. +2 to attack and damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be 11 total.
This thing seems to be losing cohesion with
Oh,
that
good,
mighty
yeah.
strike. It is its turn. I have 3 targets. 1 to 2 is
I
Jake.
nominate me.
3 to 4 is Joe. 5 to 6 is Dan. No, it's going to swing at you, Jake.
Bring it. Oh, it brought it. That's not good.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's bringing.
Oh,
It's
no.
bringing it.
Jake, you're going to take 3 damage, and you need to give me a save versus paralysis or petrify.
Okie dokie.
Those are words that we don't like here.
Oh, boy.
You pass. You're fine.
Oh, okay. I thought I was rolling under.
No, we're keeping what the saves say because the math works right there.
Okay.
Dan,
Uh-huh.
avenge your dead wizard.
I've been trying, but I'm sort of getting tired of yelling pitchfork, so pitchfork.
That hits.
Pitchfork hurt.
Pitchfork slays the blood clot cube.
Yeah.
Pitchfork.
You
Dead.
retrieve
Unenthusiastically.
your dead wizard friend. And 2 items inside
Can't
of
believe
it.
My stick.
Wait, that would account for dead wizard friends. An amulet with a blood red ruby and a silver
hamulet.
dagger. A hamulet.
It's Thanksgiving after all.
The hamulet. It's a ruby shaped like a pig.
It is. Okay. You've slain the boss of the dungeon.
Do
The
I
wizard
actually
died.
need to record these things?
Someone should.
Okay. Let me find it. A hamulet and a what else?
A silver dagger.
Oh. All right. Where? Oh no. Okay. The sheet was just like adding items
Oh, okay.
without me knowing.
Yeah. So, what do you all do next?
I ruminate over the fallen corpses of my friends
Joe,
and
what, not Joe.
contemplate eating them.
John, what other character wakes up in the barn?
A fighter.
Okay,
I haven't come up with a name yet.
that's fine. All right, as you all retreat out of the well, you have defeated the evil within. The blood stops dripping.
So
Who's
good.
taking the amulet?
Me? Because why not?
Because why not? Is
Why
anyone
not?
going to inspect the amulet?
No.
Sure.
That would require inspecting the amulet.
Joe, give me a wisdom test.
Okay. I
3.
passed
It's
316.
perfectly safe.
It gives you some super evil, funky feelings.
Okay, I let him keep it.
Good move.
Fair.
All right. You all climb out of the well.
The amulet can do no wrong.
You find that the fighter has woken up in the barn that you didn't realize was under a haystack. You all rest for the night in the small shack. And that's where we'll end this basic fantasy role-playing session.
Okay.
We're so good.
We're very
We
good.
did it.
We're so good.
All right. That's it. That's the session. I got nothing else.
The last time the pitchfork was in a campaign, it turned out great.
Super great.
It always does.
Yeah.
He is the only one who survived.
Yeah.
Everyone died.
Yeah. Let's do
Oh.
closing round of plugs. Dan, you go first.
Go to the Discord. The Discord. The Discord. The Discord.
Go to the Discord.
It's where we hang out. And
Yeah.
we have got memes and TV things, frogs, beams, TV things, and frogs.
True.
Hang out with us.
You all didn't get to the frog encounter, though.
Next time.
Yeah, that's fine. Joe.
We're playing Salvage Union on Saturdays.
Not tomorrow.
Not this Saturday,
Saturday
but
after.
the next Saturday.
Yeah. Very cool. John,
Yeah.
what are you plugging?
Oh, should I plug some things? Oh, sure.
Yeah, two things.
So, slight update. There won't be Dragonbane tomorrow. We have some people out. Mostly, probably being me as one of them. As I was a
Three
little
people
double
out. One of them being the GM. So yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm also going to be out.
But you're not in that game.
But, I mean, just saying.
Just saying. Fair.
but Wednesday, fingers crossed, everybody stays healthy, and we should have more Savage Rifts. And we'll see if I can kill somebody else in the first shot of the combat if it happens.
I hope it's not me because I'm an old man.
I
Don't-
promise nothing.
What if I told you that you don't kill me and I also don't kill anything?
I don't think that's a fair exchange.
I think you got somebody. I don't remember. See?
See, it's fine. And let's see. We'll be back Friday for more of this. Well, not more of this. Not more basic fantasy role-playing game. This was a one-shot. I scratched that itch for now. We'll be back Friday for more Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Yeah, that's what we got. Jake or Tyler, you got anything?
No.
No? Okay. Well, until we see you next time, dip, potato chip. Goodbye, you fuckers.